Alright, we're just gonna hop right into it. As the title of the video states, this is a Dire Maul East Lasher farm. I know several classes can do this. I know it's the most easiest and most famous by the Mage, that being the Frost Mage. So, as you can see the video, the first pull here, I give it a rank 1 fireball. Reason being rank 1, just to save mana. Now on that second one, I kind of max range counter spell. And you continue to run through that branch and you cut along the side. Now with this one, sometimes that tree pack there can be close to those mobs, so you have to be careful not to fire blast too close, or else they'll pull with it. So that right there, and the moment you've seen in the clip, is actually the hardest transition of this farm. If you can learn how to spell batch that blink out of that ice block right there, you'll be the most efficient. Because as you can see, I took a good chunk of damage, and you're actually able to avoid that damage if timed correctly. Now you're gonna loot everything up, obviously. With these mats, the best thing to do, at least I found on the server that I'm on, is just find all the raid consumables like Flask of Titans, you know, the Spellcaster one. And get the one with the get all the mats. Save all the mats that you get from this instance, and then just vendor the other ones. That's kind of the rule of thumb that I use. Now after you pull those three, I'm just going to drink and eat here, and then I'll pull the fourth pack. There's a number of different ways you can do this. Some people pull the 2 packs and then they kill, and then they pull the other 2 packs and then they kill. I do 3 in 1 simply because my gear, I only have around, I think, 80 spell power, 130 frost spell power in this video. So that's the reason being I do 3. If I had a little bit more gear, I would actually do 4, because you can just go the same way I went. You actually just take the same route, you just do it in 1 run. So you just don't stop an ice block there, you just keep going. And you can even blink. I mean, don't hesitate to blink off cooldown. You just want to make sure you have blink up after your ice block. And you also kind of want to watch your mana. I always make sure I have a mana gem available, just in case I need it. I mean, you can see in this run I actually used it, and sometimes I even have to use evocation if I get a bit sloppy, or sometimes I'll do it sub 5 minutes, so I'll have ice block up for the next one. So there's a variety of different ways. So now here, I'm just gonna use a macro to reset the instance and log out. The only trick to this is that you can only do 5 runs an hour, so each run averages about like 10 to 15 minutes depending on, you know, your pull routes and stuff like that. And so you're gonna log back in, and also another trick is that it spawns you at the west entrance, so you will need the crescent key to get out of there.